Well, I think Trump overall has got the system scared. The Bilderberg Group coming out, the Financial Times London saying defeat him because he does scare them. They don't know who he is, and they think he actually wants the power, and they've already got it. So I kind of say gamble. Why not just have some guy up there that we all know what he's doing instead of these shadowy groups behind the scenes? That's why. Here's the deal. I used to be against constitutional convention. They got senators on TV going, we're passing international martial law. And so at a certain point, I'm just like, you know, what does it even matter anymore? And I'm not ready to gamble on Trump. It's just that he's doing saying a lot of things that I agree with, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah, I would love someone to print out that Financial Times article for me just to kind of read off some of the things. I mean, it was insane what he was calling for. But it was like a coded message to the elite. We need someone in there.
Well, it said the super class, the super elite, these are quotes, need to stop Trump.
He's riling up all of the people that we've been trying to suppress is what is the gist of the thing.
Yeah, in fact, I meant to get that. Well, you guys try to pull that up and maybe put it. We don't want to put it over Trump, but we want to put it over Dano on Fox. I'm not being mean. Does this look like Dano?
It looks like Dano.
Welcome, Dano. You know, we got you. I admit it, I robbed the bank. That's right. I'm McGarrett. Welcome, Dano. So...
We're gonna have to pull that. I need a side-by-side because I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, so you're a little bit younger, but the point is that there it is. State leader surprises lawmakers or Senate leader. Here we go.
Among his close friends, many influential central bankers, and his editorial is called "The Economism,"
which they've been doing everything to domesticate us with the nanny state to kill the people with the pitchforks going after Frankenstein's castle.
Yeah.
And so everything they've done.
And check this out. Even Rush Limbaugh, right? He just said today he is now...
Debates like when Rand Paul broke off, he did his own thing. I am happy to see the candidates, regardless how I feel about their positions, breaking off and doing their own thing and saying that we don't need your mainstream media narrative to get our messages out. We can do our Facebook missions. We can rent a ballroom and have our own event. And I think that's great.
Live. You know, did you ever... I know that you always say this, so you truly believed in your lifetime you would see the fall of the establishment. But we are witnessing it right now. I mean, it is happening. And it is due to the internet. This is why they want to control it. This is why they want to shut it down. They don't want those alternative voices out there that are stealing the narrative and throwing it in their face, doing the live news and analysis.
Well, look at you. You're smarter and better looking than Megyn Kelly. I'm not just saying that. You're like 10 times better looking than her.
So much, Chris.
Take action. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what I do around here. You do me too. We don't need to really do more, you know, because it's real. Yeah. Good job, Richard. I want to come back to you. You can go scoon around, get a new position, find some folks you want to talk to. Tell folks line up if they want to be on international media. We're going to come back to you in about 10 minutes. I'm going to talk to Jakari, Leanne, and more with Kit Daniels, more with McBreen, and then we're not covering Chris Christie, and we've already seen 8 of these debates. Right. Trump did something different. We're going to go back to Joe Biggs here briefly via phone. Yep. There you go, Joe. Joe. You look very upset during the coverage earlier, and so tell us what's going on, and then overall getting to see the aftermath of the debate where Joe Biggs is right now.
I'm not upset at all. Joe Biggs is completely and totally always stoked.
Who is that guy? I mean, I'm telling you, they're done. They could only rule in a rigged game, and Trump's just the sign that they're screwed. And again, we're over here with the Trump feed right now as soon as that comes up, and we have C-SPAN backup.
And let's not forget, we've also got David Knight and Joe Biggs, don't we? I know we saw them earlier.
And that's, and you know what's great about that? We got David and them out covering the Oregon standoff. But they run the fashion industry on record, and they like people who look like men, and those supermodels are too skinny.
Well, there are some pretty skinny supermodels.
Can we play some Sir Mix-a-Lot? All right. Hey, I pull up quick and retrieve it.
I think we'll get a...
I'm proud of the fact that they have a transsexual as their main host, Megyn Kelly.
What in the world?
Pun intended. Let's go ahead and go and see what David Knight has to say. We just know Hillary's bad. We know the others are bad. I'm not even saying fix everything at the federal level. We had Stone on at 2 o'clock.
Well, that's important.
And he just talked to Trump and said they're going to be there, yeah.
Well, that's important because a lot of the evangelicals were going for Huckabee.
They're bringing Huckabee up. Let's put him on. Let's put Huckabee on. We'll come right back to you. Right. And you know what? America did do a lot of that, and now we've become what was 5,000 years old. So damn smart. I love my reporters.
Yeah, I mean, well, appreciate the compliment. But yeah, it's like June 21. All it is neo-feudalism.
And then I was reading.
Look at that shot of Jakari right there. I mean, it looks like better than
The gist of that article that was written by the Financial Times guy. He's like, the serfs are revolting. Oh, this is terrible. We must stop this.
Yeah, another thing I want to point out is.
Yeah! Richard Reeves, Infowars.com reporter in Iowa. There joining us via video Skype for all the viewers and radio listeners out there. Richard Reeves, thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alex.
Brother, I don't know if he can hear me, but...
No, he can't hear you, Alex, but I'll repeat your question.
Well, he humbles me because we're kind of having fun here tonight, excited about Trump, but I like what Trump said, and I watched most of it, but I missed it. I tell him I love what Trump did. I like to focus on veterans, but thank God he brought up the denial of care because he hoped Trump gets really aggressive with the denial of care issue and the computers that decide to put him on death list.
Okay. Well, Chris, Alex hopes that Trump really gets aggressive with the denial of care and getting veterans the treatment they need. And so Alex really...
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Good men like Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, but tell him that
Tell him
I didn't want to intellectually go with him because he's this brash guy and this caricature, but my gut the whole time has been, this is big, it's happening, and my gut is more sure than ever. And my gut's never been wrong. I'm going with my gut. I'm backing Donald Trump.
Chris, Alex said at first that Donald Trump's brashness kind of...
Feet to the fire.
We need to get the veterans are the ones that need national health care. Be able to see any doctor they damn well please.
Right, exactly.
And they use the VA to prey on our veterans. And to be clear, when I said brash, that's not the right word. Just his whole history, things he'd done, kind of liberal, whatever. But now it's clear. The Bilderberg group's against him. I'm for him.
Yep. And Alex, earlier I actually...
And that's what Trump says he'll stop.
It's not getting down to these young kids that we're sending over to get killed and maimed. And,
right.
I'm 50 years old. If I die tomorrow, I've had a great life. But I see these kids just starting out and dealing with medical problems that I've got. And
well, let's go back.
It just brings me to tears.
Ask him for his person and ask him if he's got any contact info for viewers or folks out there. Because I'm going to pass the government helping folks. We can see if folks want to get in contact with him.
Right, like Big said, help them directly if we want to donate.
Chris, Alex says God bless you, and that if you've got a website so much, Chris.
Take action. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what I do around here.
Chris.
You and me too. We don't need to really do more, because it's just real.
Yeah.
Good job, Richard. I want to come back to you. You can go scoon around, get a new position, find some folks you want to talk to. Tell folks line up if they want to be on international media. We're going to come back to you in about 10 minutes. I'm going to talk to Jakari, Leanne, and more with Kit Daniels, more with McBreen, and then we're not covering Chris Christie, and we've already seen 8 of these debates. Right. Trump did something different. We're going to go back to Joe Biggs here briefly via phone. Yep. There you go, Joe. Joe, you look very upset during the coverage earlier, and so tell us what's going on, and then overall getting to see the aftermath of the debate where Joe Biggs is right now.
I'm not upset at all. Joe Biggs is completely and totally always stoked.
Who is that guy? No, your real view of InfoWars. You got a boss that calls you a grumpy cat on TV.
He's gonna give you some friskies.
Why am I a grumpy cat? I was at the top. That's one of the top 5 favorite things. It's like an iceberg in there. I love it.
It's Texas.
It's all dark. There's weapons everywhere. If people actually saw what was going on here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Look, there he is.
I've got like a Mossberg shotgun.
It's like, I'm sorry, I get hot.
You're like, oh, everyone's lizards around here. Ugh.
Yeah.
I've got a fan on high.
Biggs, why do you think they love living in heat? What's wrong with them?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Watching, it's funny, we're like video, but we're mainly audio. Explain about what happened a few years ago to Michael Hastings when his car turned into a Roman candle in L.A.